We are back with yet another Romsky video. So, last video we talked about extending the season. We've extended the season for 2 whole weeks, so patting myself on the back, it's better than nothing. So I just got back from 4 continents. Probably not the best trip in my life, but Korea was fun. Yeah, I don't want to really talk about it too much since it was sort of a mixed bag. So I'm gonna just reflect real quick. I pretty well shot myself in the foot after that short program. That double sal in that program. Can't do double sals in senior men. Believe it or not, can't do double sals. Then for that long program, basically I just had to really dig deep and try to pull off something magical. I was actually not that disappointed with my long, considering like I had to climb up, but that short program basically sealed the deal, sealed my fate. The long program had some pretty solid stuff. It wasn't Canadian Nationals or NHK by any means, but it was okay. And you know, I'm happy with how I could actually do some of the stuff in the long after doing what I did in the short, which was a big, massive double sow. You can tell I'm sort of hooked on that double sow right now. You can't do a double sow, guys. You just can't do a double sow. Anyway, this is pretty well a tradition at this point. At the end of every season, we need a Q&A, so let's get on with the Q&A. Let's go! First question. You're a legend. Am I though? What editing software do you use? If you guys didn't watch my MacBook video, probably should. I edit all my videos on Final Cut 10, Final Cut X, Final Cut Pro X, Final Cut Pro 10. Something along those lines. Apple has never been good at naming their generations of stuff, but it's fine. All right, can we have a figure skating meme review as a segment? I really like your humor, especially when it comes to figure skating. All right, I am totally down to do figure skating meme reviews. I'm totally down. Only thing, I've never actually seen a figure skating meme. If you guys can send them in to me, either on Twitter or Instagram, I'm sure you guys can figure out how to get them to me. But send me your memes, your figure skating memes, whatever they are. Honestly, I don't even know what they look like. I haven't even seen them. But if you manage to find some good quality skating memes, maybe I'll do a skating review. Skating meme review. When did you manage your first landing? I don't really know what that means. Is that a riddle? What anime have you watched? A lot. Lightroom or Photoshop? Okay, it's interesting we're getting into these technical things. For those of you who don't know, Lightroom and Photoshop are basically more or less the standard when it comes to photo editing software. They're not really the same thing, but if I had to choose one of the two, I would definitely choose Lightroom. I don't know a whole lot about Photoshop. I'm sure it's not like rocket science to learn, but I've never really come into the situation where I needed it, so. Actually, most of the pictures that are on my Instagram, I edit using Lightroom Mobile. So I edit them right off my phone. And it pretty well offers 95% of what I need. If I need the extra 5%, I'll do it on my computer. But honestly, lately, it's just so much easier to just toss the pictures on my phone, edit them instantly, post to Instagram. Do you have an iPhone or a Samsung? And which do you prefer? Great. Everyone just loves asking controversial topics. I actually don't use either. I currently have, and actually for a long time I've had, the OnePlus 6. And before all of you start commenting, oh, you've got the 7, bro! You're not the first one who's come up with that joke. And you're probably not the last, so yeah, whatever. Is that gonna focus? Yes, it is. There you go. I really like that rose gold / pearl white color going on. Basically, the company's called OnePlus. The phone's called the 6, hence OnePlus 6, 7. And the reason is, honestly, they just make pretty good phones for the money. And yes, it is an Android phone. And if you want to go to Samsung and get something comparable, or get an iPhone something comparable, I think I paid something like 700 Canadian dollars, which the Samsung or iPhone counterpart is probably in the ballpark of 1,200, 1,300 Canadian dollars. But I also do like this phone in general better than Samsung's. Not that Samsungs are bad or anything. It's just a personal preference thing. When it comes to iPhones, I'll be honest, I haven't liked many iPhones. The newest one, the iPhone 11 Pro Plus, Max. See, this is what I mean. Apple doesn't know how to name their products. And Apple's not the only one, I'll admit. I mean, OnePlus 6, probably not the best naming scheme either, but at least it's a little more logical. We're going off topic. I actually like the iPhone 11 Pro Max Plus, the big one. The green one with the 3 camera lenses, I actually think is super dope. It's probably the only iPhone that I'd actually be able to like use on a daily basis. But that's also gonna cost like 2,000 Canadian dollars or something. Something like that. It's close with taxes and everything. And I need at least 128 gigs of storage. I need it. I absolutely need it. But I don't think it comes in 128. You're forced to go to 256. So basically Apple forced you to pay the full $2,000 for the phone. It's an expensive phone. If you guys want to send me an iPhone 11 Pro in green, I will use it. Any tips / exercises to get deeper knee bend and sit spins? I fall on my butt if I go down. What does that say? I need to see the rest. Where is it? If I go down more than 90 degrees. I don't know. Squats? That depends. You could be either not spinning fast enough, because the faster you spin, it's actually easier to balance. You don't believe me? Try holding a camel position standing still and then a camel position spinning. Makes a difference. Why did you change the entrance of Quad Sal from the 2017 to 2018 season? Basically, to sum up quickly, I changed it because of an injury, and it actually turned out for the better. And if you want to watch that video, I actually had a full video dedicated to that. Do you only skate or also, example, go to school? I skate, and I'm a full-time YouTuber, brother. Do you have any pets? No. Are you working on any new quads? Let's flip. Haxel. Maybe. I mean, even if I was, I'm not going to tell you, so. You have a Japanese girlfriend, right? That's correct. Tell us the unwritten rules at the competition venue. Ooh, okay, this is actually pretty good. I think a lot of the unwritten rules are pretty self-explanatory and they make more or less complete sense. A lot of it is on practices, whoever's doing the program has the right of way. You sort of have to cater to them, skate around them. Don't be too obnoxious on practice. Like, don't start jumping in people's face. It's a little bit too much. But I think this depends on discipline. I'm talking about singles. I know in dance, it's a little bit different because you've got like 5 couples on the ice. Everyone's doing their own patterns and everyone's trying to actually do their pattern. And what I mean by that is they actually are trying to get it done. Since everyone's like this, and it's not one skater and one skater, it's 2 skater and 2 skater. It's just, basically, I think dancers, I'm not 100%, but I feel like they go super aggressive to make sure they actually manage to get stuff done. Other than that, there's not much. Off the ice, before a competition, just don't get in anyone's face. Like, pretty basic stuff. If they want to be left alone, leave them alone. Pretty basic stuff, honestly. It's basically the same etiquette as if you were taking an exam at school or something. Basically the same deal. Did you listen to EXO's new song, Obsession? I don't think so. Have you ever seen One Piece? What do you like least about traveling? I have not seen One Piece. And what do you like least about traveling? The traveling part. Seriously, when you're like 6'1", there's no airplane seat that will work for you. It's impossible. Any economy class airplane seat is essentially a coffin. And there's nothing you can do about it. You're stuck in the seat and you're just... My knees are basically brushing up against the seat in front of me. And like, you're just stiff. You can't even like put your head down because you lean down. That's the seat. So yeah, the worst part about traveling, in my case, is the traveling. If I could just walk through a portal, I would. But that's, I guess, you don't get that luxury. I wish I could fly business class all the time. Or first class were the ones where you can literally just go like... and just like sleep all day. Because those flights are long. The one to Korea was like 14 hours. And the next year, 4 continents is in Australia, Sydney. It's like a 5-hour flight to Vancouver and then 17 hours to Sydney. Like this. Whatever. Favorite Marvel character? Okay. The MCU is pretty darn good. My favorites will be Spider-Man, Thor, and Iron Man. I'm pretty sure that's pretty well everyone's favorite, but how can you choose between the 3? It's impossible. You can't do it. Alright, I think that's enough for this week's video, or this time's video. it's enough for this video. Thanks for all the questions. If you guys want figure skating memes, send them in ASAP, Twitter, Instagram. I don't know, just find a way to send them to me. I don't really care. And then that's it. The 2020 season is closed, or has come to a close, rather. And I will catch you guys in the next video. And we'll be basically, now it's preparation for 2020 to 2021. All right. See you guys. On a side note, though, this has become the Doraemon shrine. You guys have been killing it. Just killing it. Look at all these Doraemon.